going to summarize the summary history of Burna Boy, from the Nigeria country. African, good artist, good musician. Damini Abunoluwa Ogulu, born the 2nd of July 1991, known professionally as Burna Boy, is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and record producer. He gained recognition in 2012 after releasing Like to Party, the lead single from his debut studio album LIFE 2013. In 2017, Burna Boy signed a record deal with Atlantic Records and its parent company Warner Music Group. His third studio album Outside, which also serves as his major label debut, was released in 2018. 4. In 2019, Burna Boy won Best International Act at the BET Awards and was named an Apple Music Up Next artist. That same year, he released his fourth studio album, African Giant, which won Album of the Year at the 2019 All-Africa Music Awards and was nominated for Best World Music Album at the 62nd Annual Grammy Awards. 5. 6. In 2020, Burna Boy won African Artist of the Year at the Ghana Music Awards, and released his fifth studio album Twice as Tall, which won Best World Music Album at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards. 7. 8. He won Best International Act at the 2021 BET Awards for the third time. Burna Boy's sixth studio album Love, Damini, which was released in July 2022, became the highest debut Nigerian album on the Billboard 200 chart. It also became the highest charting African album in France, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom. 9. In October 2022, Burna Boy was awarded the Member of the Order of the Federal Republic plaque for his achievements in music. 10. In 2023, Rolling Stone ranked him number 197 on its list of the 200 greatest singers of all time. 11. Burna Boy won his fourth Best International Act at the 2023 BET Awards. 12. His song, Last Last, won Afrobeat Single of the Year and Song of the Year at the Headies 2023. 13. Burna Boy became the first African artist to have two albums earned over 1 billion streams on Spotify. 14. Damini Abunoluwa Ogulu was born on July 2, 1991, in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. 15. His mother, Bose Ogulu, worked as a language translator, and his father, Samuel Ogulu, managed a welding company. His maternal grandfather Benson Idenije once managed Fela Kuti. 16. 17. Later, his mother became his manager. 18. Ogulu grew up in southern Nigeria and began making his own beats using Florida Studio. 16. 19. He attended Corona Secondary School in Agbara, Ogun State, before relocating to London, England, to further his studies. 16. 20. He studied media technology at the University of Sussex from 2008 to 2009. 21. And also studied media communications and culture at Oxford Brookes University from 2009 to 2010. 22. Burna Boy returned to Port Harcourt and took up a year-long internship at Rhythm 93.7 FM. 22. He launched his music Killing Dem, Dangote, Anybody, and Pull Up. He began recording the album in 2018 and told Billboard that it was his most personal project yet. 54. He first revealed plans to release it in April 2019 and held a private listening session in Los Angeles. 55. Photos and videos from the listening session were shared on social media. African Giant was initially announced as a 16-track album. 55. To promote the album, Burna Boy headlined the African Giant Returns Tour, the second leg of his African Giant Tour. 56. Burna Boy recorded My Money, My Baby, a track that appeared on Queen and Slim's soundtrack album. 57. Described as an Afrobeat-tinged track, My Money, My Baby, contains a sample of Fela Kuti's 1972 song, Shakara. 57. On the 22nd of November 2019, Burna Boy was featured alongside English singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran on British rapper Stormzy's single, Own It, the fourth single from his second studio album, Heavy Is the Head. 58. In November 2019, he became the first Afrobeat artist to sell out the SSE Arena and was given a special plaque to mark his achievement. 59. 2020-2022, Twice as Tall and Love, Damini. Edit. In April 2020, Burna Boy performed in the One World, Together at Home special. 60. On the 19th of June 2020, he was featured on the remix of South African producer Master KG's viral song, Jerusalema. 61. Burna Boy used his signature Afrobeats style on the song, 62, and also partly sings in the isiZulu language. 61. On the 30th of July 2020, Burna Boy was featured on British singer Sam Smith's single, My Oasis, the lead single from the third studio album, Love Goes. 63. His fifth studio album, Twice as Tall, was released on the 14th of August 2020. It was executive produced by Diddy and his mother, Bose Ogalu. 64. 65. The album became his highest charting project, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard World Albums chart. On the 24th of November 2020, Twice as Tall was nominated for Best Global Album at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards. It was the second consecutive year that Burna Boy received a nomination in this category. 66. He won an Edison Award in the World Album category for African Giant, and won Best International Act at the MOBO Awards on December 9, shaking off competition from Drake, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Baby and Roddy Ricch. 67. At the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards held on the 15th of March 2021, he won the Grammy Award for Best Global Music Album. Burna Boy's song, Destiny, was included in the playlist at the inauguration of Joe Biden. 68. He won Best International Act. 71. On the 4th of June 2022, Burna Boy performed at the Belgravia Sports Stadium in Harare, Zimbabwe, where he allegedly refused money to wear a ZANU-PF scarf as an endorsement of the Mnangagwa administration. 72. In 2022, he was named the Best Solo Act in the World by NME. 73. Burna Boy released his sixth studio album, Love, Damini, on July 8, 2022. Its release was preceded by the singles, Kilometer, and Last Last. 74. Burna Boy held his first concert in Jamaica on the 18th of December 2022, at the Jamaica National Stadium. 75. 23-2024, I Told Them. Edit. In April 2023, Burna Boy released a song titled, Mirror N.A., featuring Sidhu Moosewala, in which he gave tribute to Sidhu. Mirror N.A. charted on various international charts including Billboard Global 200, Canada Hot 100, and New Zealand Hot Singles Chart. 76. In June, he released the single, Sittin' on Top of the World, which heavily samples American singer Brandy's 1998 hit single, Top of the World. 77, 78, 79, 80. On the 10th of June 2023, Burna Boy became the first artist from Africa to perform at the UEFA Champions League final kickoff show by Pepsi. The singer took the stage at the Ataturk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul, Turkey, in front of more than 71,412 supporters and an audience of over 700 million people. 81, 82. In July, he became the first African artist to headline and sell out a stadium show in the United States, headlining at Citi Field in New York. 83. He was named by Billboard as the top Afrobeat artist of the year 2023. 84. At the 2023 Billboard Music Awards, Burna was awarded the inaugural Best Afrobeats Award, becoming the first African artist to win a BBMA as lead artist alongside Rema, who won Best Afrobeat Song that night. 85. In November he was nominated for 4 Grammy Awards, making him the most nominated Nigerian artist in Grammy history with 10 total career nominations and the first Nigerian to have nominations in 5 consecutive years, from 2019 to 2023. 86. He was named as 2023 most streamed sub-Saharan African artists globally on Spotify, making it his second year in a row. 87. While congratulating African artists for the Grammy nominations, the Recording Academy described Burna Boy as the biggest artist in Africa. 88. The nation named him the Entertainer of the Year for having an unrivaled and outstanding year. 89. Sittin' on Top of the World received a nomination for Best Melodic Rap Performance at the 66th Annual Grammy Awards. 90. Burna Boy performed the song at the ceremony on the 4th of February 2024, alongside Brandy and 21 Savage. 91, 92, 93. In November 2024, his popular song, Higher, was nominated for Best African Music Performance at the 67th Annual Grammy Awards, which will be held in February 2025 at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. 94. He has been nominated for the award 6 times throughout his career. 2025 present. No sign of weakness. Edit. On July 10, 2025, Burna Boy released his 8th studio album No Sign of Weakness, featuring Travis Scott, Mick Jagger, Stromae, and Shabuzi on a song each. Through this album, he refined his style from being collab-heavy to more singles. The album was produced by his label Spaceship, as well as Atlantic Records and Bad Habit. 95. The album features several distinct music styles, including country, 90s hip-hop, tech house, rock, and Nigerian electronic music. 96, 97. Burna Boy announced the No Sign of Weakness North America tour a few weeks prior to the album's release, with the tour starting at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado in November. All North American shows will feature a 360-degree stage, except for Red Rocks, which is at a natural amphitheater. He also performed at Waldbühne in Berlin and Sparkassenpark in Mönchengladbach, Germany, and at Wireless Festival in England prior to the tour. 98. Hello my funnies. I'm very happy to come again. Meet with you from everywhere. North,